Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to thank you for saying of group presentation. We will present about vocabulary question. This is the name of my group member, Ananda Kholifatul Firdaus, Sulianti Wahida Astuti, Alfalah Khisbi, Annisa Sulistyowati, Ria Syaidatul, Devi Dwi Kristanti, Rifqi, Abdillah, Andhini, Rizki, Yulianti, Shendya, Rossi, Sentifolia, Lailatul Romadhona, Siti, Qonita, Faiza, and Husain Ibrahim. What the vocabulary question? It is part of the TOEFL reading question tips. A rank vocabulary question. This part, a word or two will be underlined or in a quotation marks, and you will be asked to select the opinion that most closely matches the meaning of the one underlined. The best way to success with this type of question is to know as much vocabulary as possible. In definition from structural clue, determining definition. When you are asked to determine the meaning of a word in the reading section, it is possible that there are two possibilities. A. The basics provide information about the meaning of the word, and B. There are structural clues to tell you that definition the word included in the basics.
Structural clues. There are several parts of structural clues. The first, how to identify the question. What is the meaning of X in line Y? The word X in line Y is close in meaning too. The word X in line Y could best to replace by. Second, types of clues. Punctuation, restatement, and examples. Third, where to find the answer. Information to help you determine what something means will generally be found the punctuation clue, the restatement clue, or the example clue. And the last, how to answer the question. Find the word is in the page, locate any structural clues, read the part of the passage after the structural clue carefully, and eliminate any definitely wrong answer and choose the best answer from the remaining choice.
Type of clues: punctuation, comma, parenthesis, and this is restatement of that is, in other words. Examples, as for examples.
Hi, I'm Annisa Sulistyowati, and I want to tell you about example of fin definition from structural clues material. Now I will reading the story, and I hope you listening this section. The teddy bear is a child toy, a nice soft stuffed animal suitable for cuddle. It is, however, a toy with an interesting history behind it. Theodore Roosevelt, or Teddy as he was commonly called, was President of the United States from 1901 to 1909. He was unusually active man with varied pastimes, one of which was hunting. One day, the president was invited to take part in a bear hunt, and in a match, Teddy was president. His host wanted to ensure that a bear was captured, clicked over the head to knock it out, and tied to tree. However, Teddy, who really wanted to hunt a bear, refused to shoot the bear and, in fact, demanded that the bear be extracted from the ropes. That is, he demanded that the bear be set free. The incident attracted attract a lot of attention among journalists. First, a cartoon drawn by Clifford K. Berryman to make fun of this situation appeared in the Washington Post, and the cartoon was widely distributed and repeated throughout the country. Then, toy manufacturers began produce a toy bear which they called a teddy bear. The teddy bear became the most widely recognized symbol of Roosevelt presidency.
1. Look at the word pastimes. In line 3, this word could be best replaced by A. Past occurrence, B. Hunting trip, C. Previous job, D. Leisure activity. The correct choice is D. Leisure activity, because it can see from the example in the second sentence, number 1 of which was hunting, so we can find out the answer. 2. Look at the word extracted in line 8. This word could be best replaced by A. Set free, B. Beer, C. Capture, D. The man. The correct is A. Set free, because seen from the repetition of the sentence. B. Extracted, that is B. Set free.
Skill 9. Determine meaning from word parts. When you ask to determine the meaning of a long word that you don't know in the reading section, it is sometimes possible to determine the meaning of the word by studying the word parts. Instruction for recognizing the meaning of the word in question can also be found in the word parts. The list below shows the different parts of word can be a reference for guessing the meaning if the word being asked. And above is a short list of word parts.
Rifqi Abdillah. The example when Rodriguez Calibri has offered because one of explore how is created with exploring in the coast of what is today the state of California. Skati military recording from the Firdaus show and early in his career served with a spines from 1520 to 1525 in spines requires subsection of the people what of area Cuba, Mexico and Guatemala. Little is known on he is active over a decade, but after his success reaching of the core military in 1541 he is ordered Antonio and the Moch in the spine front of Mexico to explore the western coast of North America. Calibri set off of June of 1542 and command to sweep the Salvador in California. He was they go by 1 September 28. It's 1542 and claims the throne of Spain. The Spanish were where inland is today named Calibri Point is honor. The area has been established a national monument park and local residents each year hold on calibration requirement and calibration landing.
1. Look at the word decades in line 5. This word is closest in meaning to A. Month, B. Long epoch, C. Centuries, D. 10 years period. Is review. This question asks about the meaning of the word decades. To answer this question, you should notice that the word decades contains the word part December. Answer 10 years period is D. Therefore, the best answer to this question. 2. The word terrain in line 9 is closest in meaning to A. Land, B. Minerals, C. Population, and D. Prosperity. Review. This question asks about the meaning of the word terrain. To answer this question, you should notice the word terrain contains the word part TRR. Answer land E is therefore the best answer to this question.
Ask context to determine meaning of difficult words. Determine the meaning of a difficult word, a word that you are not expected to know. In this case, the physic will give you a clear indication of what the word means. Strategy to get the meaning of difficult words. 1. Look at the context. 2. Sound it out. 3. Look at the parts. How to answer the question. 1. Find the word in the passage. 2. Read the sentence that contains the word careful. 3. Look for 4. Cause to answer that the context indicates. Example, a line in the passage, blah blah blah, the burgers hit it across the leg. The question, a burger is probably which of the following? In this type of question, you are not expected to know the meaning of the word burger. Instead, you should understand from the context that is to the burger went across a leg. Then it is probably a type of boot. Answer D is then for the best answer.
Use context to determine meanings of simple words. Step to determine meaning from context. Here are 4 simple steps for determining the meaning from context when dealing with words that can have more than one meaning. Step 1. Look at the words that surround your target word. Step 2. Think about each possible definition for your target word. Step 3. Substitute a different word with the same meaning, a synonym of each possible definition of your target words. If you end up with a tie, go for antonyms, words with the opposite meaning, and see if what result make any sense or is in a totally different ballpark. And last one, step 4, using what for discovered in step 3, choose the pronunciation and definition of your target word that creates the best fit for the context in which your target word is being used.
Example, Feds with serious threats to its future. The company is taking steps to improve its outlook. The company has brought in a new crop of trainers to staff some of its empty positions. In addition, the company has created a new committee to research various proposals and has appointed a key member of its management team to chair the committee. The word step in line when called pets be replaced by E, stars, B, walks, C, action, and D, footprints.
This question, you are asked to choose a word that called replace step. You should understand that step is a normal, everyday word that is not being used. It's normal, everyday way, because the primary meaning of step is stairs. This answer is not the correct answer. To answer this type of question, you must see which answer best fit into the context in the passage. You cannot say that a company is taking stairs or walks or footprint, but you can say that a company is taking action. Answer C is therefore the best answer to this question.